Yeah, we're late.
We are.
We're very late.
Sorry, my fault. I was late here, and so we started talking, and you know what happens when we start talking, because you talk with us all the time, so you know that this is it. So we are not prepared, and it's just one of those. It's a continuation of my shit week, so that's okay. And when we kind of sit down here, we'll make a big sort of hold on just a minute.
I need to put something over on Instagram that says that we're like literally, guys.
We're on.
We're live, but fuck, y'all don't.
Wait a minute, let me check.
Y'all don't even know.
Wait, let me check. Wait.
Yeah.
It's I found it. She's live. Yeah. There's a commercial for that. Oh, wait, Colleen's on. Hi. And South Georgia's on.
Wait, no, I'm gonna do it this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Oh my God.
And Elaine, South Georgia, thank you. How you doing with the weather?
I'm out of breath, guys. I ran to get the computer. It was like, I'm like, it's 10:04, Deb. Holy shit.
We were just having a chat here about stuff, and we didn't have anything out, and it was like we hadn't seen each other for like
a month and a half, and we're like just jabbering away, like, but that's all the shit that's happened this week, so we'll get into it.
Yeah, we will.
But give me a second. I gotta let Instagram know that we're live.
Yeah. So anyway, and Baltimore. Tammy, next time I go out of a cruise from Baltimore, you have to let me know, and we'll get together, because I was there and I didn't have anything else to do except listen to my sister whine about the fact that she couldn't get her suitcase open. And I didn't bother to help because I just didn't want to be there when we were in Baltimore.
What, where, when, how?
Oh,
why, what?
See, Tammy, she says hi from Baltimore.
Oh, hi.
And when we left out of Baltimore on the last cruise.
Oh.
And we got there on a Saturday, and my sister couldn't get her suitcase open, so I just sort of ignored her, you know. And I could have been out with Tammy going to the yarn shop.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally.
I mean, so Tammy, keep me in charge, okay? So next time, I'm not going out of Baltimore anytime soon, but you never know. I mean, you never know where I'm going to turn up.
Right.
Yeah, because in December I'm going on another one.
Well, but you get on a ship and you think you're going someplace and you don't always go to that place.
That's the truth.
Just saying.
I know. I'm just hoping that when we get to Rome, that when we come back, there's no more hurricanes coming across. Either that or it's ahead of us and we'll get the calm seas afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we'll see how that all works together.
Yeah.
So anyway, hi. Sunday.
Now I need to take a nap.
Yeah. She didn't even get up until I texted her.
Oh my gosh. So y'all know I have the weirdest sleep patterns.
She does.
I do. I mean, but you know, when we're on the cruise, I slept fine.
I know.
I slept fine.
I know. I didn't even need my M, but I took it anyway, but I really didn't need it because I took even in the afternoon. The reason I took it is because I usually took some sort of about an hour nap during the day. I just come down, I kind of lay on the couch or I put my head back. Next thing you know, it's 25, 30 minutes later, and I'm
on the cruise ships?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's going, sometimes it's going like this, but, yeah, depending on the whole thing. But anyway.
Yeah, but I usually slept until 5:30, 6:30, so, you know, somewhere in there. So last night I woke up, Friday night, I went to sleep at like 9. Okay, yeah, I know it's early, but whatever, 9. And I wake up at 2:30. Just freaking awake.
Okay.
So I'm awake. Whatever. I get up, I do some shit. I had a bunch of shit to do anyway, so I was like, I'll do this shit. I had an order for, sorry guys, the Advent is already sold out, but the owner of
but you can check her yarn shop out.
Check her yarn shop out. The indie dyer contacted me and ordered some goodies to go in with the Advent from me. And so I was getting those ready. It is, the indie dyer's name is
Pancake and Lulu.
Pancake and Lulu. Go check her out.
Cutest shop.
It's
Cute
awesome.
stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Advent is sold out, so you guys can't get it. But I highly recommend. I was reading through some of her testimonials and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the 3rd year that she's done this sort of Advent. Did you read the Advent?
No, I didn't.
So
because I knew it was sold out, so I didn't bother. I just sort of looked through her colors and kind of got everything going. And I'm like, okay, this could be cool. And this would be, oh, I like this. Oh, I could
she
make
does
such and
like
such.
it's like it's recipes
Mhm.
and colorways. So
Neat name.
they're like
Yeah.
holiday cocktails.
Yeah. Just the cutest.
Or cookies or breads or holidays, and they go along with the Advent. So each color comes with the food it was inspired from and the recipe for said food. Oh my God.
How fun.
The best.
Fun.
So of course she contacted me and ordered 45 things to go in to her premium package.
Because she knows quality.
And then Tracy from
Sydney, her yarn truck.
From Nova Scotia, from Canada.
That we talked about last week.
Yeah, Tracy's Yarn Truck. Is your yarn truck called Tracy's Yarn Truck?
No, it's called, I have her bag some at home. It's
oh my God, that's
on
terrible.
wheels or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it's something on wheels or Tracy. Anyway, it's a black truck and it's square. And at first you think, what the hell are they making in there? Because
and she's in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, she's
Canada.
up in Sydney. It was one of the stops. And she was over by the other ship.
Tracy's Rolling Yarn Shop.
That's it.
Tracy's Rolling Yarn Shop.
Yep.
So she contacted me as well. She's in a yarn truck, obviously, up in Nova Scotia, but she hits up the cruise ships. We talked about her a little bit last week. So she posts on Instagram the cruise ship as they're coming in. She's like, "Oh, this one's coming in. I'm at the port waiting." And she gets all set up for each one.
Yeah,
like
she
that.
does. So, we weren't supposed to be there that day.
Right.
So we were extra early. So they set up all the, we were on the extended end, but you could walk right to it. And they have all these little cabins that they rent. Well, obviously she doesn't need that because she's got her own little cabin.
Got her own little cabin that she brings.
Yeah, she takes and comes and goes. And so I was kind of hoping I would find her. And when I came around the corner, I was like, oh my God, there she was. I zoomed right in, and then somebody recognized me. We started talking, and and obviously she doesn't mind penis, boobs, and fuck. So we're okay.
We're good. We're so good.
I
ended up talking with her. She called me yesterday.
Look, London, Ontario.
Awesome.
How cool is that?
Trish, I wonder if that's the lady that recognized you.
Maybe that's her. I don't know, whoever the lady was that recognized me.
Because even Tracy was like, my friend or whatever. She recognized Deb right away.
She thought it was sister because she thought I was a local, and she couldn't figure out where in which store. Because she recognized my voice, I guess. At first, I have a very distracted voice. Maybe I should do. No, I'm okay. Yeah.
So at any rate, Tracy contacted me, and I'll be sending up some stuff to Tracy. So y'all are lucky if you're close to Tracy and her yarn truck, because I don't ship to Canada,
right?
But I'm shipping to Tracy.
But we're shipping to Tracy.
I'm going to ship to Tracy
because Tracy travels around.
Because she's brilliant.
And stuff. She really is, and her yarn is amazing, and the colors in her truck. I mean, I could have spent hours in there and thrown everybody else out and just went,
I'll just take it all.
I'll just pick here. And I didn't have my sister going, what are you buying that for?
What do you want that for? Right?
Just because I want it, goddammit.
Because it looks pretty and I want to carry it and look at it.
And like I showed you last week, the neon, I just walked in and saw it and it was perfect. I even picked out the hat pattern for it.
Okay, good.
So
good.
I'm gonna be doing another.
Mag says it's raining there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll take some.
Send it this way.
We're shy a little.
Yeah.
We're shy a little rain. Give us another week though, and it'll probably be raining.
We
all the
might
time
get something from the storm that hit.
Yeah, we'll probably
Yeah.
next week it'll probably rain every day.
Yeah, probably
Continuously.
continuously.
And our soil is clay, so we'll
get some runoff.
We'll be floaty.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Yeah.
I can practice my sleeping. Maybe we should get our own little boat and put it out there. And
A blow up. We'll have a blow up cruise ship.
That's a cute idea.
Let's have a blow up cruise ship.
See, one of the things I bought when I was on the last cruise, is that not appropriate for
Absolutely.
me? It's a ship's anchor.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Perfect.
It was like, I wasn't worried about getting the set for my anniversary, for birthday and everything, the diamond thing. I wanted this one. This is all I really wanted because it goes along with my ship's wheel. That's just with like a $5 little charm that they, probably went together. But anyway, so yes. Yeah, I'm here until
December.
No, October 25th.
October 25th.
October 25th, we leave for.
So in a month.
Yep.
You leave in a month.
I leave in a month again. And then, oops, got another email from Celebrity. And oops, we're going to the Southern Caribbean in December.
Oops. My
husband's like, that's
from out of where?
Fort Lauderdale.
Why aren't I going?
Okay. No. I have to get a little. I know. We can put you in a trunk.
Yeah, just
drag the trunk along. I don't need any clothes. We don't need any underwear. We'll just rinse it out every night. Away we go. Oh, Karen wants to go too.
Yeah, Karen, me too.
And I'm sure Tori would enjoy it and everything else.
No.
Tori didn't.
She hated it. It
wasn't her thing.
Right. She would go on a heartbeat.
Yeah. Right.
She would go on a heartbeat.
I know. Mikey goes.
Especially when Mom foots the bill.
Well, that's even better.
And then Mom even kind of covered some of her
lost wages and things like that. Well, moms are like that.
I know.
My mom would do that for me too. She was like,
and then she bought a Kincaid. I'm like, excuse me.
Well, it was an experience.
Yeah.
And when we were on the last cruise, we went downstairs. Gail has fallen in love with this pig that Brito uses. Go Romero Brito, look up his stuff online. Really cute. It's a pig and he's got a crown on his head.
Yeah.
He's like a bank,
Yeah.
Well, if you guessed his weight, I misunderstood. If you guessed his weight, I thought they gave you it, right? No, if you guessed his weight, you could be the only one to buy it.
Oh, well.
For like $5,400.
Oh, yeah.
And Gail's like, nah, I think I'll stick with eBay. So sure enough, she found it on eBay, but somebody outbid her. So she didn't get it. But she's going to keep looking for the little pig. I can't remember the name of it. But he does a lot of Disney stuff, a lot of colorful stuff. I've had his shirt on before.
Yes, Karen, we can.
And so we can be roommates. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm getting there. I actually get on Carnival, I get a free ocean view room. So we have to wait. I have to move up one more step so that we can get you a balcony.
Oh, yeah.
So then,
sure.
I can then it doesn't matter who's in what room. We can just kind of put you guys in my room and then somebody with Gail. And then we'll all just kind of share all the expense, split it 4 ways.
Yeah.
And Gail and I talked about that actually when we were sitting at the airport. We were like, we should probably do something like that. And then we could just kind of share the expense.
Yeah.
And it would still be cheaper than everything else.
Yeah.
And so she's like, yeah, that's a good idea. So we'll have to look into that. We'll have to kind of do it. Except in May, because next year she wants to get her garden a little bit better off. So she said we're not cruising after March. I know. Well, we'll see until we go to Singapore in October. Yeah, we'll see. So anyway.
You go to Singapore in October.
Of next year. Yeah.
Oh, of next year.
Yeah, of next year. It's the 25 days. We're bringing that ship over to Los Angeles. So we have to fly to Singapore.
So, and where does that ship go to once it hits Los Angeles?
I have no idea. And I'm paying attention after that fact.
All right, yeah.
Once I'm off it, I don't care. Except I did know those poor guys were going back up to Halifax.
Is that going to be the longest cruise you've been on then?
That one, yes. We were 23 days when we went to Australia. So this one will be 20.
When you went to Australia, did you go to Australia and then come back?
No, we left down on Honolulu and we went down to Australia.
And it's 23 days.
It was 23 days to get down there.
How many days at sea?
Lots. It was 6 days to get to our first stop, which I think was Samoa. And then it was a couple days because that was the one where we saw the eclipse in the middle of the ocean.
In the middle, yeah.
And
the end of stop sign at the equator.
Yeah, and the stop sign. I had convinced my niece. I said, well, yeah. I said, it took a little while to get across the equator. And she's like, well, what do you mean? I said, well, you got to wait for the signal. And she was a lot younger. This was like 2012. And so she was only 12 years old. And she's kind of looking at me. She goes, what do you mean? I said, well, you got to stop. They got to check your things. Then they lift the gate and you go through. In the middle of the ocean? Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, they put this thing out there and and she goes, well, who runs it? And I said, I don't know, the people who live on the equator.
Equator trolls.
So,
it's the equator trolls.
And so she's sort of looking at me and then my sister Gail goes over and pulls on her hair and goes, she's yanking your chain. So then she was chasing me around the room because she was going to beat me up because I said that to her because I guess I have a talent for that.
You do.
I can make people believe things that aren't true.
You do, because you do it so straight faced sometimes.
And with a story, because you always have to have a story.
If there isn't, the story makes it way more believable.
Well, true, it does. I had a boss once when I was in management, and she'd come in in the morning, and she'd look at me, and she'd go, okay. And I go, look, I can explain. There's a story behind that. Last night, and then I go, blah, 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 the whole story. By the time it was done, she didn't give a damn whether or not it was right or wrong. And she was late for another meeting. So we just said, don't do it again.
Then there wasn't.
Yeah.
She'd forgotten about what she wanted to fucking talk to you about in the first place.
Yeah. To get, well, then don't do it again. Or, okay, that sounds fine or plausible or whatever. So, but yeah. Mm-hmm. So you had a busy week, and I
did. Not only that, but all the orders that are coming in.
Well, sure, because the holidays and your Halloween and everything else coming through, and
that, and the fact that I put these new ones up.
These are the cutest. Oh my God, you've got.
These are the best ones yet. I know, like almost every single time.
You're like me when it came to my bags. Every bag, when I made a bag, was my most favorite bag.
And this is not my color, guys.
No, it's not.
It is not my color, even remotely.
Nope.
But these are my favorite.
Okay.
I don't even know how to show you guys because there's so many. It's a mystery pack. Yeah. And I'm letting you guys know right now, it does not matter how many you get. You will get some freaking fun ones.
It's a mystery pack.
Can you see all these? There's gnomes and snowmen and owls and sweaters and hats.
And look at
this. And skates and cars. And
you have this snowman. Look at the expression on this guy's little face. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life?
I can't even. They are just the freaking.
They're the best. She handed me. That's what we were talking about before, and we were so busy.
She's taking them all out and looking at each one. Like I don't know which one is my favorite.
I don't know. I know, but I think.
And then I said the dang bird. The
little bird, and the owl are like my two favorites. And then
I did put a picture up on Instagram so you can see them there, and they're alive on the shop. But the penguins, there's tons of penguins.
Yeah, but the penguin on the sled.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's like the ultimate too cute. He's just, here's a cute.
Yeah, Karen, they're blue. And they're all blues.
They have a little blue top. Isn't that cute?
Penguin with a sweater, with a scarf and a hat on.
Isn't that great? So cool.
And little legs.
So, yeah.
At first, I thought this was going to be my favorite. Look at him.
Look at it. Isn't he cute?
Oh, my fucking God.
I haven't been an owl person, but I fell in love when WGU had the bird and the little bird where they were talking about the university and the look on his face that when he turns his head and just gives you that stare. Like I fell in love with him. And now the bird that does the owl that does the eyeglass commercial, buy 2 pairs, you get an exam and everything. He cracks me up. He's talking to a tree that somebody carved and he goes, oh,
Who?
wait.
Who?
He goes, he looks at him, he goes, oh, you don't have ears. I mean, it's a tree with a face, but he's, because he had whatever, it's just beyond cute. So
these are the packs that went out
to Pancake and Lulu.
That
are in the premium set, and unfortunately her advent. So put it on your list to check.
Put it on your list to check her out. She opens up her advent right away at the beginning of the year, so you can pre-order
like
right away.
Right away, so that works.
I think she does 100.
Maybe so. Maybe once she gets 100, and then
I'm not sure
to decide.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on anything.
Yeah.
I'm just going off of my own stupid memory from what I read.
Yeah, and she kind of she's from the way that I read on her thing, she's like a die to order almost, because I mean she has stuff in stock, but if you kind of want something and then you tell her and she like takes care of it. I mean it's a cute website. She has too, right?
Yeah, she has Etsy and has that. Yeah, she has Etsy and is pretty. I think she's been on Etsy for a while, but
I found her on her website, Pancake and
Lulu.com. Yeah, is her website.
And recipes and drinks. It's just so cute. I don't know where people come up with this stuff.
I don't either, but I was happy that I had just the perfect stitch marker for her.
Well, it was great that it was just happened to be. It was meant to be because it just sort of
it was food related,
which is you. Over?
And it went with her advent.
Yeah.
And I had enough.
And she had everything that was needed.
Yep.
Hang on, I got to kind of use my...
So I didn't get a whole lot of knitting done, but I did get probably 5 or 6 rows of this guy done. Which I'm trying to do another row.
Oh, cute.
Right now, as we're...
She shouldn't. And... I actually got into a little bit of my forest shawl.
Oh, yeah, you did. I see that.
Look at how cute that is. This is like one of my most favorite stitch markers. I have no idea, and it's my progress keeper. And I have no idea why.
It's light.
Well, it's really light, and you think it would really be heavy.
Right. It's super light. It's super light. It stands out, and it doesn't tangle with anything.
No, it doesn't. It's just really cool. This is called Forest Shawl, and this is yarn that I bought a year ago in Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah.
See what I mean? I don't dig. I just take from the top, and I work from the top. So anything comes in goes from the top. Speaking of something coming in.
Oh, you got something coming in?
I had something come in.
Oh, awesome.
There was one of these yarn shops that I got from England called Mad Scientist. Cutest design. She did everything. Well, she decided to close her regular shop, but she
had a brick and mortar shop.
I think it was online. Maybe she did have a brick and mortar shop. But anyway, she likes German Shepherds, and there's this German Shepherd.
I like German Shepherds too.
I love German Shepherds. I want another German Shepherd. Anyway, they have. Where's the card? They have a rescue, Lusco, Luoskl, Lusco. Okay, thank you. And what she does is she takes the cost of what she needs and donates her time and the money to the German Shepherd Rescue.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, so that is fantastic.
I had to order it, and I ordered it when I was on the cruise because it came through. And Karen, this is amazing. And Colleen, you guys will probably do this. But look at this.
That's kind of right up both y'all's alleys, Karen and Colleen.
And I have no idea which pattern I'm going to do.
But what a fade that is.
But look at this. Isn't that just the best?
And they're all they're all tonal.
Yeah.
They're all tonal.
So they blend well together.
Oh.
And isn't it cute? And I
Oh,
bought
that's
2.
fantastic.
Yes, and she dies after the cost of
Could
it.
you get a whole sweater out of that?
I don't know, probably not. They're
Probably not.
397 yards, 393 yards.
You could probably do a short sleever.
I could do a short sleever, but I was thinking, I don't know, I may just do like
A big 9-foot wrap.
Yeah.
A big wide 9-foot wrap.
We had
Actually, that's
all
not
done
a
the
bad
shadow
idea.
shawl when I put it up. We were all talking one day when I showed them the picture. Marcia said, "Do you think we could do it rectangular?" And I said, "Sure, why couldn't we?" And then somebody said on the bias,
Try that.
I should try
You
this.
should try that.
I should try this in a long rectangular, because that one was not even 2 full skeins, and it's wraps around. So this would be 4 skeins with a nice shawl scarf type wrap thing. How cute would that be with this?
That would
Just
be good.
so amazing. And they'd all be pretty close to the same size. Or I could do half and half.
I would do like this blue with this blue.
Yeah.
And this blue with that blue.
Yes. Like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Something like this. And then
Yeah.
do it in kind of sections and then repeats and stuff. Wouldn't that be kind of fun
That would be
on the
fun.
next cruise? And
Or you could do something like Tori's 9-footer.
and I did
Like an arrow.
Yeah, I did.
There's
download
Andrea
an
Mowry
arrow.
has them.
Yeah, there's been a
Bohe.
couple of them.
There's all kinds of
There's one I downloaded that kind of does it, and all she does in the center is a double decrease, where you slip 2, you knit 1, and then you put the two over, and that creates that center bind. And I thought this might be the fun thing to do for that too. So, and I saved some German Shepherds.
Yeah.
So I even mentioned that to my husband, and he said, "Well, that's good." He thought that was fine.
That's okay.
That's okay. I can do that. And I said, "So we'll have to go over there and get our next dog." And he goes, "Go over where?" And I said, "We have to go over to England. It's somewhere in
England that we saved the dog,
not
in the U.S.
Not the U.S. I said, "So we have to go over and get." He goes, "Well, how are we going to bring it back?" And I said,
"On the boat."
I said, "No, I'll just get it a ship." I said, "I'll just get it a seat."
Right.
I said, "It sit right next to me in first class." You said you don't mind being in the back, so I'll put it right next to me in first class. A dog should always go first class. So, and that was.
Can you buy an animal seat?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't know if you could or couldn't. I honestly did not know.
I've seen people do it. I mean, I've seen dogs in seats, and I'm assuming.
But is that a seat that was bought, or just a seat that happened to be empty?
No, this was a seat that was bought. Now, one of the things I saw online was the military Southwest will fly the dogs home for free. Southwest brings the military dogs home. And this was a Marine dog. And they made the announcement that she was retiring after 12 years of service in the Marines. And here this dog is sitting in the seat. She turns around, she looks at everybody, and they're all clapping. And she's like, it's the cutest
best.
And she's got her vest on and everything. And she looks so cute.
Don't make me cry.
Oh, I can't watch
don't make me cry.
Because I watched that other thing. So, okay, now I'm going to switch subjects.
Yeah, okay.
You know how I am about Temu?
Yes, I do. She's cray about it.
Chicken.
What the flying flock of birds? Somebody's at my door.
Somebody's at the door. We have to go find out who's at the door. Well, she's going to find out.
It's probably Colleen.
I am going to show these guys. Temu. Look what I got. Look at my Halloween shoes. I love them. Anyway, I don't have any shirts, so I had to wear my cold shirt. You know, I had to wear my cold shirt today because I don't have any Halloween shirts. But I have Halloween shoes now. How fun is that? So I figured I got to wear them because you know how short the season is. And then I have to get all the decorations up because my husband's like, "Well, since you're leaving the end of October, we probably shouldn't be decorating." And I said, why not? You can take it down when I'm gone. Then I don't have to be the one doing it. Wait a minute, my finger's stuck in my shoe. I can't get my shoe on. Oh,
It was just my neighbor.
just your neighbor. Neighbors need to know that we're busy on Sunday mornings. No, we're not having a sex fest or a
Yeah, no.
smoke fest or anything else.
And
this is our thing.
Odd because, I mean, I talk to my neighbors. Don't get me wrong. I talk to my neighbors, but usually it's outside. We're outside and we're chatting away.
Well, that's how ours are too.
Yeah.
For the most part, they get, you're like, you wave, or they come over and say, hey, where did you get such and such? Or we get a package, and then we catch
Well,
up
that's
how
what
we do
she
that.
was like, we're going to be gone for a little bit, but I have a package
Do.
that's probably going to show up. Well,
Right.
Of course, while we're gone.
Right.
And I'm like, I'll keep an eye out for it. Yeah.
Right. The only time I have trouble with it is when I order it when I'm gone. Because I do that on the job.
Because you get bored, and I'm like, I'm going to go shopping on Temu. What new things do they have now?
Well, I had to order some Halloween shirts because they don't have a Halloween shirt.
I got an email from one of our flockers that said, you guys, how many? She got her foot up here they can't see it.
Well, they saw the shoe already.
Okay, there we go.
But I didn't know if you had seen my shoe.
No, those are totally cute. Did you get those on Temu?
Yeah, they were $8.
$8 from Temu.
From Temu.
Your pants are baggy.
I got these. Marsha, $6 at Costco. They're selling them out, aren't they? They're like kind of a legging pair of jeans.
But they're kind of,
well, they're a little baggy. They're all baggy.
They're a little baggy.
But see, they're not baggy here.
Yeah.
See, I got fat calves. See, so you got to be careful about that. And so, it's a good thing my shirt's big because my boobs are hanging today. I got the wrong top on.
I did get an email from one of our flockers that said, you guys and your t-shirts, how many t-shirts do y'all have?
1,000.
And I went,
I don't know.
I don't know. I said, I don't know how many Deb has at the moment because she downsized a lot.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
And I know.
And now it's not the time to buy your team shirts because they're not on sale.
Right. Yeah. No.
They're all $45 to wear the shirt. Right. And so I just thought, well, I pulled it out this morning and I was going to wear a dress because I wore a dress the other day. I have this white dress that's just too cute. Of course, I got it on Temu for like $8. And
you can't whisper to them because
then you can't hear me. I'm sorry.
She got it on Temu for $8.
Anyway, I wore it to get my hair done the other day, and I thought, well, I need to wear it because I hadn't worn it because it's white.
Right.
It's got flowers. And I thought, well, you can't wear white after September. And I'm like,
yes, you can.
Well, I know.
Get out of the 60s.
Well, I wouldn't wear it in October because by October that's fall. I mean,
yeah, well, then you're going to stand out in all that orange and pumpkin crap.
I know. Isn't that fun? I like that. And I bought like a couple, 3 shirts for that because I want that. And I figure I'll wear them when I get on the cruise, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. And then on the 1st, I'll wear the other stuff for the next 12 days. Because obviously you don't wear it after
in October.
And Mikey is the one that's going to have to take all the decorations down. Whoops, so sorry. And guess what? He leaves tomorrow morning for a business trip.
Oh.
He won't be back until Wednesday night. Boo-hoo.
Well, Jamie is in Minneapolis right now. So today he's probably hooking up with Tori somewhere.
Yeah.
To drop off ice. So I sent her a care package for
nice.
She still doesn't have a name, but she's opening up an earring and jewelry Etsy.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's right.
So
I remember. Yeah.
So I sent her up a care package to help her start that.
Mm-hmm.
And
because it's the little minutia stuff that
it's the shit you don't think about.
No,
it's the little thank you stickers. It's the packaged bag. It's the shipping bag.
Yeah, and
it's the tissue paper.
Yeah,
it's
silly little things that you just don't even think about.
It's the little earring holders that
Yeah, and the cute little and the containers you got to put this stuff in.
And I love these
The
business.
whole-
I love these business owners that will talk to you and go, "Oh yeah, but it's only 2 cents each." But you have to buy 1,000 of them to get the 2 cents each.
Yeah.
So when you have nothing,
exactly. Where do you go?
You have to have
right
when you have no money to start it.
Well, that too. That makes a difference.
Right. If you have no money,
right,
to start it.
Right. When I was doing my bags, it was all bought at Joann's with that 40% off coupon. And
that's still a ridiculous
and that was
rate.
Still a ridiculous thing, but
ridiculous rate.
It was $16 minus the 40. So it wasn't so bad. And so I always, and like me, I had to buy extra just in case I made a mistake, because then I had it, because you couldn't find it when you needed it. And then when I started, I did meet with the distributor, but you had to buy 35 yards or 18 yards. And of course, sometimes the bolts were just 8 yards, but still, that was the time that it didn't sell. Nobody wanted it. And then so you gave it away, or you put it, I made a bunch of walker bags and donated them to the one assisted living place. And she calls me back and she says, "Oh, those were great. Could you make some more?" And I said, "I don't have any more of that material."
Right.
And that's when you kind of, run into issue, because last week everybody loved it.
And this
same sort of thing like with these. These are sort of, I'm sure you've noticed that too. Well, not so much, because these are just
those are just fucking cute.
Just too cute.
Sorry, but those are just fucking cute.
I love it. I wish I can get one. Get one what, Megs?
Get one what, Megs?
We'll have to see.
I'll send you whatever I can.
Yeah, just tell us.
I don't care. I'll put it in.
We'll get it there.
I'll get it there.
We'll have to figure out a way.
I'll send it with the stork.
Yeah.
The stork will get it to you. I don't care, Maggie. I'll get it to you.
I don't know, Maggie.
Maggie, do you want some stitch markers? I will send you some.
Yeah, just let us know. Get a hold of her at flockaroundthetable@gmail.com.
Send me an email.
So I guess now that you're kind of like internationally known, I mean, Nova Scotia, New Jersey.
New Jersey. Pancakes and Lulu is in New Jersey.
Yeah, see,
Princeton, I think.
Is it Princeton? I just saw New Jersey. I was looking around trying to figure out if it was somewhere where
it was Sunsoak Yarns. She was last year. I was in her advent last year. She's Arizona.
Yeah, she's Arizona. So so now you're international. Probably have to work on getting us a little bit of get another logo gun, get some cards and stuff. Yeah. We do need to get a
designer out there.
Sort of thing. I like the table. I
actually like the logo. I like the logo that I have right now. I would just want Flock Around to go around it.
And I'd like it to be like oval, like instead of round. Like,
no, I'm okay with it round.
You're on? Okay.
I'm all right with it round.
All right.
I would just like the
Flock Around
to go around the
around the table, because Flock Around the Table is
right.
what we're doing. We're flocking around the table,
Flock
on. There we go.
And then I don't know how to do. I start it, I stop it, I start it, I stop it a million times, like every week, getting a card, because then I'm like, do I want it this way instead of this way? Right. Do I want it this way? And then what information do I really want on there? Do I want to put Flock Around with the logo and then stitch marker on it and then all the other stuff on the others so that I can use that for a punch thing? These are the stupid things that go into
it all comes part of it after a while, because as you grow and as you want, I mean, holy cow, look at all those fun things they have out there when it comes to making things in the scrapbooking. That Cricut thing.
I couldn't even that.
And then now they have a printer for the ribbon that you can print your name on ribbon.
Oh my God. And of course.
And then there's a stamper thing that you can stamp it on stuff. And then my sister puts it on vinyl and then she puts it on shirts and stuff.
Yeah, the letters
and things. And so it gets to be
it's an investment.
Yeah, it does.
And it takes over.
And not just even this type of investment, because this is an investment in itself, your yarn and things like that, and the computer to watch us, and your time to sit and listen to us and praise us and make and meet us.
And meet you
And
when
then meet us.
Yeah, when you meet and you happen to be in a yarn shop somewhere and you
somebody
hear that voice,
yeah,
or the laugh, or whatever,
or something, or intentionally go to Norway and see Ellie
and just meet.
Yeah, and just meet up with somebody. That's like so cool, So don't worry, Maggie. Someday, you never know, I'm going to get down to South Africa. So
I know you will,
and
you'll do it. No, it won't be on accident. You'll do it on purpose.
I will. I'll do it on purpose.
You will do it on purpose.
Yeah, and then Max can show me around and everything else. So because I've got to get now. Ed, do we have anybody in Thailand or Singapore or Malaysia or Philippines? If you know somebody there, tell them to start watching us. Guam. Yeah, that's like where every time something happens here in the States, and I get mad.
Have you been to any of that?
Nothing South Asian.
No, South Asia.
Just Australia and New Zealand and Antarctica. That's all I've done down there. So Singapore will be our adventure into it. And then yesterday I was looking up Dubai to Singapore to Dubai, because I want to get to Dubai. I don't want to spend a lot of time in Dubai. No offense to anybody who lives in Dubai, because it's just
but you want to be able to step foot on and go, I've been there.
And I want to just see it. And Emirates runs a 4-day. It's actually 4 days. They fly you there first class. It's 4 days in this exclusive, really super nice hotel with tours, driving you around, taking you back to the airport, and then you fly back to the States. And it's less than $10,000. I think it was $9,200 for 4 days. But still, you're thinking first class. That would be perfect, because I want to see how they did all that stuff in the water and how they took and made this city in the sand dunes. Like we've talked about when you leave Vegas.
Well, and is it Dubai where they're building that wall? The wall city? Is it?
I think so.
Just outside of Dubai?
Right outside of Dubai. Or Doha.
Somebody else tell me, because it started.
Yeah, it is started. I'm
almost certain that it started.
Is it Dubai? It's either Dubai or Doha. One or the other.
I'm not sure, but that intrigues me.
Yeah.
Where they're doing a whole city inside of a wall.
I know. Just unbelievable. It's just really cool when
I'm stunned.
And they've got all these canals, so it looks like Venice, and they've got all these big buildings, and you'd think sand, it would sink, but it doesn't. These guys have figured it out. And I want to go to the place where they made this building. It's a circular building with glass.
Yeah.
And I want to see that building. I just think that I watched him put it up on one of the TV
like the
shows.
Happy circles.
Yeah,
sort of.
It's like a circle thing. And how they put, the biggest problem was how they brought down like the things and components to make them fit in the corners.
Yeah.
And then to get the glass beams and everything around it. I'm just like, I want to go. I have to do it. Suez Canal, it's a canal. If there was a rock in it where I could land, then I'd be fine, because I like rocks in the ocean. So, because if doing the Singapore to Dubai, you actually stop at 2 rocks. You stop at Madagascar and Mauritius. Madagascar. That's like those guys. They ran away from the zoo in New York and they ended up in Madagascar. I didn't like that movie at first, but now I'm really liking it.
Yeah,
I like his haircut.
It's one that grows on you,
right? I like the lion's haircut.
Yeah, what's the name of that movie? Does any of you guys know?
I don't remember, but whatever it is, he has the square cut, and they do a really, really good job. Because we were on the last cruise, we're on the 2 ladies that sat at our table with us were twins, and they're 5 years older. My birthday was on the 7th. Their birthday was on the 10th.
Oh.
We stopped in Corner Brook, and I went to the dollar store, and I got 75 happy 75th birthday cards. How do you like that? They were just there. So we bought them some Pez containers and some little silly fun things for them for their birthday. For their birthday. And
how sweet.
And the one sister, she just started, unfortunately she has endometrial cancer, and so she started treatment right before they weren't even sure they were going to go. And normally they go to Las Vegas for their birthday.
Oh.
But this year they said, hey, how about let's go to Greenland instead?
Because that's kind of similar to Las Vegas.
Yeah, very similar. I mean,
it's like,
slot machines, the cruise ship. would be, you
Yeah.
probably make more than what you probably win more on the cruise ship than you do in Las Vegas. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, so they went on this. And so she's a cosmetologist, the one sister, and the sister with cancer had on the most beautiful wig. I didn't even know it was a wig. I was like, I'm going to go out to Maryland and have you do my wigs when my hair falls.
They have like seriously drastically changed.
Oh yeah.
The
they
wigs.
Really have.
Yeah.
I know. You
can't even like
you can't tell.
No, you can't.
And the way that they fold up and they drop, but I think you have to have a little more hair in the front here.
No, you don't have to have any hair. You can be completely bald.
Really?
I'll have to show you some tutorials.
Okay, you have to show me tutorials on those because my hairdresser doesn't do it. So I'm gonna have to.
You need to go. You need to go to the hood. Go to the hood to get your wigs, man, because they know what they're doing.
Which is true, they really do.
They do. And I'm not trying to be anything.
No letters, no nothing. We're not saying anything bad.
Culture wears more wigs than
true. They do, and I can understand, because their hair doesn't do the same thing or it doesn't grow like as fast, and they just know how to wear them, and they wear them with hats. Oh, how cute is that? I love big hats. I love the hat type thing.
Are you going to be a purple hat lady?
I am.
Or is that red hat?
Red hat.
It's red hat.
Yeah,
it's a red hat or purple hat. I don't know.
I think they're the Red Hat Society, but they all wear purple and red.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. But you don't hear much about them anymore.
Huh?
We'll have to see if we can do that somehow. Figure out something.
We'll make ours the flocking hat.
The flocker hat.
The flocking hat. It's a flocking hat club.
What the flock?
It's the flocking hat club.
The FHC here. We have the FHC, the flocking hat club.
You need to get out your Walter Cronkite thing for that.
Walter here. This is the report of the day stating
the FHC.
What do we call it?
FHC.
The FHC is out and about and doing things in the community.
In the wild.
That we need to report on. Now, this is not for everybody, so please be aware. There may be violent language. There may be inappropriate behavior at times. Hello, Walter Cronkite reporting from Zionsville, Indiana. Good day.
Good day. Good day. Oh my God.
That was a totally different person. And I can't remember his name, but
who was that did that? Good day.
I can't remember who it was. He was on the radio and he would talk, and then he would go, page 2. And then I would add the.
Who did that?
I can't remember his name.
Know
I don't remember. I remember it from Chicago. And so
whatever.
I digress. Other than that,
so you worked on your little shawl a little bit. What else I
didn't do much of anything else. Last night I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Yesterday morning I woke up and my knee was killing me. I thought I had slept on it funny. And obviously I did, but at some point, and I couldn't even bend it. And I thought, oh crap, did I break the left knee? Did I break the replacement? Because they only last 10, they're supposed to last 10 to 15 years. And I thought, it hasn't even been 10 years. Did I break it? And it wasn't really swollen. So I tried heat for a while. And then I was walking and my leg would twist. So I would walk and then I would walk like this. And then my knee would go like this. So Mikey got super, super worried. And so then I put ice on it and I slept downstairs.
Your knee didn't know what to do because it wasn't swaying.
That could be it. I hadn't thought about. Oh, yeah. Every once in a while, though, when I'm on the computer, I was working yesterday on the cruise and I was doing this. And it must have been because I was working on the computer going on the things. So, because when we get to Rome, she wants to go to the Vatican. And I said, are you sure? I said, God may not like that.
Why wouldn't God like that?
I'm not sure God likes my sister.
Well, she is a little cantankerous.
And she takes his name in vain quite often. But she's a good person. She's got a great heart.
I think he probably would,
He
understand.
Yeah, he does.
Understand.
I mean, it's not good, and no letters, no nothing, and I don't want to get into it. We'll talk about pie after this. It's just that it's sort of like and I don't want to put God together, but they're like, damn it, is just another one.
It just rolls off the tongue.
It does. Yeah.
Unconsciously rolls off the tongue,
really?
Especially when you get hurt.
Exactly. That's the perfect
when
thing.
You take a hammer and you hammer your thumb, JC comes out of your mouth so fast.
It really does. Yeah. And
there's hardly any stopping it.
True. And when I first started in nursing, one of our abbreviations is SOB.
Paul Harvey. Thank you. Yes, it was Paul Harvey.
All right. Diane, you win.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
2 points to Diane for
Paul Harvey.
I'm Paul Harvey. Yeah. So that's who.
He's the one that goes,
good day.
He does
That's
things.
fantastic.
So, page 2. So Walter Cronkite, he just spoke into the microphone and he was just like really cool. And what was I watching? I was watching something the other day. Oh, Apollo 13. And he was on, and he got very emotional when these guys went up.
Who, Walter Cronkite?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And he actually had little tears in his eyes and everything, so it was pretty cool. And did you notice?
I wish our reporters nowadays were a little bit more like Walter Cronkite. I really
wish
do.
They just would just stick to the news.
Just stick to the news.
But what we do is at home, we watch the BBC to listen to what's going on in the States.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's because you get this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Don't talk to this. This is Trump. This is Biden. This is this. This is Pelosi. This is this. And then they start picking on their own people. And that's when you switch to cartoons.
Right.
Because, you've gotten what you need to get from the news.
The Australian news networks tends to do American news pretty well as well.
Really? Same sort of situation. I would imagine.
In an unbiased sort of way, unlike our own news that is
kind of leans one side this way, one side
or one
that
side
way.
The other way.
And I used to say you watch CNN to get this view, and then you watch Fox to get this view, and it's somewhere in the middle. Well, now it's nowhere in the middle.
Nowhere in the middle.
You have to just
reality has gone out the door.
Exactly.
For all American news.
I'm beginning to think the Real Housewives on Bravo
is more accurate
than what anything else is.
Yeah.
The way that life has been going on these days,
So pie. Who likes pie? We like pie. We do like pie. And Australian news networks.
And Australian news. And I like
the BBC.
Accent. And the accent. Because they do really good accents.
I love the accent.
Yes. And Gail does India very well. She likes to get some curry. We're going to go get some curry. Yeah. She does her curry. I've been in Bombay and I can't do it. But she does. She does pretty good.
I used to have our executive vice president was Indian.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a pretty thick accent. Not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough where you literally had to stop everything that you were doing and concentrate.
Did you notice that on the cruise ship?
And I loved that. Honestly, I love that.
Yes.
Because
you pay
attention.
Yes.
And that's what we need to do.
You're giving them the respect. And you're listening to them. I mean, and you're consciously listening.
Yeah.
One is because you don't necessarily understand it because you want to catch everything they're saying.
Yep.
And that's great. But the other thing is you're actually listening to them.
Yes.
For whatever reason. God, like Judge Judy says, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
You need to pay attention twice as much as you speak.
Exactly.
Truth.
I don't know what that means, but that's beside the point. I have to.
Well, she speaks enough.
I'm speaking up for him.
But I honestly, truly, I didn't realize that until I worked with him. That literally, you just had to stop everything and listen.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is why people say you need to listen, because we don't listen.
Well, and the other thing is you pick up those little nuances, and to me, outside of the States, their enunciation of words and their vocabulary is so
much better than our own.
Yeah, they don't use as much slang. Now, granted, maybe if you're in London and you're from England and you use all your own slang.
Okay. Let's not. They don't get a pass on this. The Londoners, they'll give shit to people who live on another street who their slang is different.
True, that's true. And you gotta mind the gap. Actually, one point, mind your head. It says so right on the cruise ship. Mind your head.
Mind your head. Well, duck.
Instead of quack. Maybe that's what they should put up. I should tell them to do that. Just put quack.
Quack.
And let just one day when we get off the ship,
notices.
Let's see if somebody notices.
Somebody should tape up a yellow duck up there.
Because there's ducks all over.
Right. But I mean.
And I found all our flocks.
Or paint.
I think the flocks are going to Rome. I think I'm going to put the sheep coming back from Rome. I think I'll put our little sheep out. I didn't in Alaska because I was pissed because trendsetters were on there, and I thought I was being. I didn't want. Never mind.
Yeah,
it was just one of those things that I was just being.
She got in one of her, and then that's okay.
My little snits, as they say.
It's okay.
You know, my husband says that.
It's all right.
He goes, "Are you in a snit today?" And then I look at him and he goes,
"Yeah."
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, "Are you going to?" And then with my knee yesterday, he goes, "Are you going to be okay? I'm going to be gone on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday."
You should have said no. And I should stay home.
And I said, well, I don't know. I said, I have the dog. He goes, well, I can have Pete come by and check on you. He goes, well, your sister's right up the street. And I said, yeah, I think I'll be fine. I said, just make sure I have the heating pad and the ice packs, and I'll just prop my foot up for the next 3 days, and that would be okay. He goes, I think it's a good idea. No, I don't have to get anything done.
Right. Yeah.
Except today I walked out of the house as if I didn't.
See, and I would have been a smart ass. Had Jamie said that to me, I'd have been like, no, of course, I'm just going to take my leg off and put it over here. And, we'll put it in the incubator so that it gets better, and I'll go about my business. It's normal. What the fuck? You're not going to cancel your business trip because your wife has.
No, when I had this knee done, I had it done on a Thursday. They sent me home Friday afternoon. I had him on Saturday. He left on Sunday on a business trip. The dog and me were alone for a week. I lied to the hospital. Don't tell anybody, because they said, do you have somebody at home taking care of you? And I really did. I had the dog. And she knew.
It's not like I didn't have to take care of the dog.
90 pounds. She was almost up to here. I mean, she one time when I toggled back, she was behind me, so she kept me from falling. So that worked out. I mean, I have a walker.
And your sister is a block away.
And I have a cane. And my watch.
I almost called you for your cane the other day.
You should. It's pink.
Because of my back. I was like,
oh, I bet.
I was like,
I need the game.
I wish I had.
It does help. I took it with on this last trip because I had hurt my foot in between the things, and I took it with. Plus, you never know at the airport, if you get too far back on Southwest, you might need the cane to be able to get on first.
To beat some people.
Actually.
Oh my God.
To pull a stunt and say, you need to get on, you need a little extra time. So
Maggie,
get your
send me an email which ones you would like and your address. I'll send you some.
Yes, she will.
I will.
She's really good at that.
Just send me your address.
These are my favorites.
And what you would like.
And the funny thing is people will say something to me when we're knitting on the cruises and things like that, and they see them, and I'm like, well, here. We actually used your stitch markers when we taught us how to play dominoes, the two ladies from the table.
Oh,
we
yeah.
didn't have anything to freeze it, so we used your stitch markers.
Perfect.
See, so you can even use them in games on dominoes.
They work great as Christmas ornaments too, on little mini Christmas trees. of mini Christmas
Yeah.
trees.
That would work too. That's great. Or you could put them on your shirts. You know, you could put them on your shirts and make your own Christmas tree. Then you've got your
Oh
own
my
Christmas. You
God.
got your own. And then
What are you
make
going to do?
roses.
Stitch them on?
No,
Or
no, you could just stick them through. Wouldn't they?
that would create a hole.
Well, don't pull on them. You just wear them to the party and make
You
it
could
look
wear
cool.
them as earrings.
I know I could, but I have to take these out, and I have 2 holes over here, and I don't know which one to put it in. So Mikey has to do it, and if he's not home, then screw it. I can't put an earring in.
And
I do have Christmas ones that I bought last year at Joanne after Christmas. It's like a whole set, you know, a big whole set. And I thought, oh, cool. When I finally get these done, I can wear them. And I kept meaning to go, and I never went. Finally, in January, I went, and I said, well, I can wear them next year. I can't find them.
Yeah.
I think I know where they are, but I'm not sure. Yeah. And guess what? My little great niece is delivering her little girl coming up. They're going to induce her. And she's a Little Mermaid fan. And in 2015, I was cross-stitching more. And I cross-stitched her the Little Mermaid clock, okay, pattern. And you needed to put the clock in. And I have the clock kit, but I've never had Mikey do it. Well, it kind of got buried. I found it. So now I can send it to the baby. I'm just going to change the date. I'm going to take the 15 out and put 23 in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
That's easy.
She'll never know. Because I know.
But you probably will have to go to the store to get the floss.
Yeah.
And a needle.
I was really bad too because
And then the black won't match because the other black, you'll have to rip out the 19
DMC.
as well.
It's DMC, so that'll be fine. I'll just change color. It says DH, and it says DH15, and I'll just take out the 15 and put a 23 in.
Oh.
In a different color, so it won't make any difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so that's how you do it. And I meant to take stitching on this last cruise, and I didn't. It's sitting downstairs, so I think I might take stitching this time.
Tori brought stitching on the Alaska cruise, never once even.
She didn't put one stitch in?
No.
Tori, there's a rule. You have to do at least one stitch. And Gail walked around the entire cruise the very last night. She goes, I've been carrying this like in her bag. She goes, I've been carrying this the whole time. I said, there's a rule with that. And she goes, what? She's packing. I said, you have to do at least one stitch or it doesn't count. Oh, really? I said, yeah. I said,
that's rule.
Just the rule. And so sure enough, she takes it out of her Ziploc bag and she puts in like 3 stitches and she puts it back in. I said, see,
there, now you worked on it.
Now you worked on it. So that worked. So that's how you go. And I also yesterday got my watercolor pencils out. Have you ever used those? Mm-mm. You take and you do a pencil and then you take a brush that you put water in it and very light, and then you brush it to change kind of the color to turn it into like watercolor paint. So fun. So on my way home, I'm going to go buy.
I'm busy enough with, work.
Well, yeah, but I need another obsession. I only have.
But you don't have work.
Yeah, but I got to clean my house. I got to get rid of that shit in my house.
Yeah, but
my sister stayed over, the younger sister, when they took Maddie to Washington. She flew out there with Madison, and they spent the night. Oh my God, this is so bad. She gets up like at 5 o'clock in the morning because they're on the first flight out. They get to the airport. I don't know if she didn't. She's not a flyer, not a traveler. Madison left it in her mother's hands. And I said, Maddie, you know better not to do this because you travel. Your mother doesn't. She didn't even know where the McDonald's was in the Indianapolis airport.
It's right when you come in.
I know. Right. But she thought it was past.
Yeah, no.
She thought it was past. Anyhow, so they drive to the airport. She parks the car. They bring the luggage in. And they find out there's a 12-hour delay on her flight. They had pulled it out of service and they had to wait 12 hours. So she takes the luggage back out to the car, gets in the car, pays $9 for parking because it's no matter it's 1 minute or 1 day.
Yeah.
It's $9. She goes back to the house. Mikey's still in bed. They woke him up, took a nap. They all went to breakfast. And she finally got on a flight. I think it was later that evening. And
Well, at least they could go back. I had to sit in the fucking Seattle airport.
well, exactly. If the girl at Southwest in Baltimore hadn't put us on, now what Southwest will do is they will check your luggage. We were on a 6 p.m. flight. We got there at 9 o'clock in the morning. She would check my luggage through on the 6 o'clock flight and put us on standby for the 11 o'clock flight, nonstop. But my luggage would go on the 6 o'clock
flight. Yeah.
But at least you can get on the other side where everything is, because most airports now have nothing, hardly anywhere to even sit on the outside before you go through security. Everything's on the other side. Anyway, she said, oh, it's not fully now. I'm just going to put you on it. So she put us on it, which was great. But I didn't know that they did that, you know. Yeah. And I told her, I said, oh my God, I said, I will become a Ravens fan. And she goes, well, you sort of are. And I said, well, what do you mean? She goes, the Colts were ours first. And then you took them away from us. And so if you like the Colts, then you like Baltimore. So you're kind of like a Baltimore fan. And I said, okay. Otherwise, I was going to send Gail to the other side, and I was going to go get a Uber and go find yarn shops in Baltimore. Got to have something to do. So other than that, that's all that we have going.
We've kept them long enough.
Yeah. I don't have anything else in here that I think. I got a new can. What do you think? Cute? That was from Spain. It's got candy
from Spain?
in it. Yeah, I got candy in it. So
it's
I gotta
nice.
figure it out. Okay, I think that's all I have. And I did not work on, I showed you guys my Musselburgh last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to start another one because I'm going to have a travel one and I'm going to have a home one.
I've worked on mine.
But you finished the green one.
I finished the green one, but let me show you.
Did you start another?
I started the other one on the Elastic cruise.
Oh, you did? I didn't even realize that.
Remember I said I was going to start
a new one did.
Because I would have finished the green one there.
Right.
So, but this has been going to work with me, and so I've been working on it when I've been at work and not busy.
You sit out in the open.
Because I know, but I can put it underneath my desk and knit underneath my desk, and nobody knows I'm knitting.
Oh my God, you are so good. I read. I didn't do anything else. I did stitch.
So I have gotten a little bit more of this.
Yours is done. Like mine. Yours is a red and mine is pink. We're going to be almost twins when we get them done.
Twinsies?
Almost. Because look. Wait. I got to show you. Wait. Look. See?
Thanks, Maggie.
See, look.
Yours is purpley, though mine is red.
And mine's pinky. So it's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that. And then the two skeins that I bought from Tracy for the socks, they're going to be two different ones because they're already half and half. Because this little bag works perfect for a half. So, did you get another order?
I got an email from Max.
Thank you. She'll get it to you. Yes, she will. She's really good about things like that. Me, on the other hand, I'd forget and think, what the hell was I supposed to do? That's why I don't have a shop or anything else like that. You know, I found some Halloween fabric. I thought I might make a Halloween bag to go on the trip.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be kind of fun? I haven't found any Thanksgiving. Do they celebrate Thanksgiving in Europe?
No, because...
Oh, that's right, because the Mayflower came over from there.
It's an American holiday.
Okay, got it. I get confused a little bit. So.
Like, they don't do the 4th of July either. That was when we...
They did it on the ship. They did for us on the ship. They made a big thing.
That's our independence from them.
Oh. That's probably what it was. I always like to figure out which flag we're flying under at the time when we get on a ship. This one was Bahamian. No, this one was Panama. So, Yeah, the next one I think is Greek, but I'm not sure. I'll have to figure it out. And our captain on this last one was Italian from New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah, he was born in New Jersey.
Really?
But he had an Italian accent because he grew up in Italy. They went back, but he's an
Okay.
American citizen.
Yeah.
But they went back.
Like I totally understand like the captains of those big cruise ships being Greek or Italian.
Oh yeah.
Or
yeah.
Irish or
Any
all of the, you know.
Right, because they
from Australia, someplace with lots of freaking water.
Right.
Like I get that.
Yeah.
Jersey, I'm not sure, you know.
Yeah, Jersey, I wasn't sure. Somebody said that.
I mean, it's still on the shore, but you know.
His name was
with New
Mark.
Jersey, I think of Jersey Shore.
It was like Mark, I don't know, Mark Harris or something like that.
Mark Wahlberg.
Very, very American name. And they said, well, he's from New Jersey. And I'm like, you can't understand him on the PA system. He sounds like he's from Italy. And they said, yeah, he went back. His parents were Italian. And I said, that Harris isn't Italian. So maybe she was Italian and she married an American and then they went back.
Yeah.
Could be that. Anyway. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Today is Colts Day. So I will be going home. Woo!
To watch the Colts.
Sorry, Baltimore, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, and I don't think I told you, but I think I'm Jamie free for the next month.
Is he going to be in Minnesota that long? Why is he in Minnesota?
No. He comes back. He's in Minnesota for a golf tournament.
Okay.
I think he's coming back tomorrow.
Okay.
Or Tuesday. Or he's leaving tomorrow and will be here Tuesday. Whatever.
And
then he's here for a day or two.
Okay.
And then he goes to... He is a boys' vacation then.
Okay.
He's going to Tennessee.
Okay.
He's going to hang with his parents for a little bit, and then the boys are doing their golf thing.
Whatever.
From there, wherever.
Okay.
Then he comes back from that. He's here for one day, and he goes to Houston.
Okay.
For inventory, and then flies from Houston to Phoenix for their inventory.
Oh my gosh. So
he's
you
gone
are on your own.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No wonder you can knit in the office.
Well, but he's not the only one in the office.
I know.
And I got Shanghai visitors. Last Thursday, Friday, I had three folks from Shanghai in.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And Toby, our COO,
was down.
He was in with them.
Right.
And I have Eric, who's from Shanghai. He is here for like 2 weeks.
What's his name still here?
Coleman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's not going back yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he's supposed to be now a U.S. employee.
Right.
Full time.
Okay.
That's.
Yeah. Well, that's the way it happens.
And then Garrett, the engineer that sat on the other side of me.
Yeah.
So he's on our commercial team.
He's a tiny thing.
Yeah, he's a little tiny thing. But so smart. And yeah, he's been working from home.
Oh.
So the only time he comes in the office is if he actually has to physically change something on a valve.
Right.
Then he'll come in and do that and then go back home.
All of 90% of what his engineering work.
99.9%
yeah,
of
it's
it
all
is
on the computer anyway.
Well, and he's dealing with customers.
Sure.
He's not even doing what he wants to be doing.
Oh. What does he want to be doing?
Building
and
configuring, but he's dealing with customers.
Yeah.
Which is, it's the entry level stuff that the college kids get. That's what you get to the college kids. They don't get to start at the top.
Do you know what they had in Greenland that I didn't get because we didn't go? Lego has a totem pole. I was going to get for Jamie so we could build this big totem pole and put it in his office, a nice little corner. It's like 6.5 feet tall. And it comes in a box like this. So it's all tiny little pieces. I figured it would drive him nuts.
It would drive him nuts.
Yeah.
Although, he got the
He does great with the Lego.
he got the aircraft carrier.
Yeah,
He had it done in a weekend.
I know. That's why I'm thinking I think I might get the Death Star and have him do it because Mikey will never get to it.
I honestly I could probably buy him one of those $600 Lego things and it wouldn't phase
hold
him. It would be like, just a couple of weekends.
Then he's done with it. He's
Have it
really
done.
good at it. He's got that kind of mind.
Well, he's just gonna follow the directions.
He does. So is this is going to be a muscle bird?
Well, yeah.
Do you got another one of these?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mine's not. Mine's going to be half.
But then half, and then I have this much, right? If I did ribbing right now.
Oh, you couldn't. It's not much. Now it's too, yeah. Yeah. You can make a good pom-pom.
I could, or I could put the rest of it in my pink blanket.
The other thing is.
Because it's got pink in it.
The other thing is I'm thinking from now on, I'm going to do the pom-pom first, and then I'll finish the hat. So then I know I have enough for the pom-pom. And if the hat's just a little too short, who cares? You can have frozen earlobes. It doesn't make any difference.
Or you can wear a headband with your hat.
I'm going to make some. I got some headbands.
Headband patterns?
Because I think they're pretty good. I think a headband might be better for me.
Yeah.
Because then it would keep my ears warm.
And not mess up your hair.
It would mess up just this part, but not the back part. So then you could still kind of do, this. And I wouldn't have to pull these little scrags down to make it look like I have hair.
Because your headband would pull it down.
Yeah.
When you look up some headbands, keep me in mind because I know I'll have to make some for my mother-in-law.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Okay, no problem.
She won't wear hats, but she'll wear headbands.
Or I could go and get a couple of wigs and I could attach brown bangs to it. So when I put the headband on, I'd have bangs. Wouldn't that be kind of cute?
Okay, we got to let you guys go.
It
has been an hour and 16 minutes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't
and we're just jibber jabbering.
Yeah,
you guys have a fantastic week.
And we will be here on, wait a minute, today's 24, 25, it's Monday, 26 is Tuesday, 27 is Wednesday, 28 is Thursday, 29 is Friday, 30, October 1st. And you know what I realized? I have not kept up with the Halloween, with the holiday adornment that we used to have. And we need to go back to that.
Okay. All right. So, well, that's your
my
area. It's your department.
And I was in Dollar Tree and they had some pretty cool stuff.
Okay.
So we'll have to do some of that stuff. So anyway, as Paul Harvey would say, good day.
Good day.
Oh, wait. And he knows it's not a touchscreen. See, so. See you next week.
See you next week.
And
hopefully not late.
I know.